So it's, I mean, if you get it in your eyes,
Not
you
this
get it in
stuff,
your
don't
mouth.
You are so careful.
But that's,
I've been eating
but
those.
if you add anything,
I'm gonna have to call 911.
no resin cocktails. If you add extra MEKP to it, then it will cure faster.
That's it?
That's
the
it?
hazard that you have there is in the larger volumes with extra
Oh, wow.
it actually generates a tremendous amount of heat. It will actually spontaneously combust.
Yes.
Yeah, like little kids.
Manuelis.
Keep that.
I've never seen.
That is awesome. I want to keep this.
Wow, the smell is so
That's the reason I only did part of it.
Very hard to turn on.
I just take this.
Well, yeah, you can't put it out with water. It doesn't go out.
So
It's
very
too hot.
little, like, wow.
This
Wow.
is called So Strong because it's very concentrated. And you can't
Well, you're
touch
not
this
No,
back
he doesn't put that
glove. It's
much.
gonna stain your skin. So.
I like the names. They are so
These materials reach a maximum
straightforward,
temperature threshold
so
of
strong,
220
smooth
Fahrenheit,
cast,
so it can't-
clean clay.
Yes, it's very easy. You really can. So now the thing is, though, if you remember, I'm doing a white resin, right? So knowing that I'm putting red into here, just like painting. Is anybody a painter here? It's gonna turn pink. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have a pink casting.
Which is so cute.
Kind of like Kool-Aid.
Don't drink it.
Don't drink it.
It tastes just like Kool-Aid.
Really?
Try, Kyle.
For a second.
Can you imagine? It freezes in your throat.
Actually, somebody committed suicide that way.
Really?
These materials, when they first came out, somebody mixed up about 1.5 gallons of material, drank it, and it cured. They didn't die right away either.
Really?
It was actually. They had an entire mold of their esophagus and stomach.
Oh, cool.
You do that on CSI.
They've probably done that already.
One note.
Nice.
What will you suffocate?
Oh,
That's awful.
okay, that's not the way I'm
And it cooks you
suicide.
from the inside out, and because it doesn't like moisture, it expands. So there was some
Ooh.
explosion issues.
Oh, wow,
So
that's
generally
terrible.
speaking, don't do that.
Conclusion, don't.
Yeah, there's
No,
your
it was
YouTube.
before YouTube. It was pre-YouTube.
I like the color a lot.
It's gonna
So do you have to worry about bubbles?
Well, with these materials that she's using right now, the viscosity is fairly low, but the faster.
So all
Do the other,
the
do the
bubbles
other,
are
do the
coming.
other.
Don't panic her.
Typically, what you would do is, don't spill that one. Is you would take a brush or some sort of a
It'll
stick
probably set up before I even get to spill it.
and you run along the surface. What that does is just agitate the surface of the mold a little bit.
I'm going slow on purpose.
If you've
so
ever put your hand in the bathtub, you know you get little bubbles.
Guys,
on your
watch
hand.
it. It's coming. Yeah. So awesome.
Wow. That's really cool.
That's magic.
That is beautiful.
So the
Ice cream.
Yeah.
you can see the smoke coming out.
Apparently no one eats
Yeah.
dinner
It
before they
tastes
come here. Everyone is hungry. Everything looks like food.
I mean, some of us eat rice and
Wow.
kimchi during class.
yeah.
Yeah, and if I...
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
So how hot did you say again?
Well, the standard mixing temperature is 180 degrees, but the max temperature is 220.
220 Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
Remember?
it would be
No, yeah, it do look like ice cream.
It does. But she's eating first. She called it. She called it first.
I don't want the performance like
It's full cure time on this particular material is about 12 minutes.
Well, so 12 minutes later,
Perfect.
it's
Try not to hit someone in the head with that.
Is it solid now?
and what material would you, is there? a material
Wow. It doesn't look solid. This is so hot.
Yeah.
put in contact
Because
with
even the bubbles stay, because
Yeah.
it's so fast. Now if you have a slower setting resin, what I would do is I would go like this and like vibrate the table and then bring all the bubbles to the top.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause if you-
nice.
You know,
You're
so
going to
that's
make
what
it in acetone, you're going to have bigger problems than
Yeah.
this thing.
It's like
it's like a bubble stuck
Okay,
in
that
that
makes
piece,
sense.
and like if it's like in the outer part,
Oh, yeah,
how do you like
that's-
fill in that gap? Like in that.
You can go in with like a epoxy putty after and just kind of let that harden.
So if you put a balloon inside, but it will burst it
Expensive
before.
possibility.
So it was so hot.
Harder, though.
But
Yeah,
I would like
it's
to make...
brittle like that, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Stay that flexible.
Sweet. What is it?
I was trying to match the color. I messed up.
Let's make a Fight Club
That's
soap.
I know.
Tuna and cheese
I was
sandwich.
trying to
This
make
is
it
like
because
Fight
Savannah
Club.
likes this color. I was gonna make one.
TCS.
Is it hot?
Our manager loves pink. So.
Wow, that's like
It's
a
the
ton
container.
here.
Yeah. I did that on purpose too.
I know.
Yeah.
Totally. Halloween is coming.
It's not coming.
Okay.
Come on!
She's so sad about
Halloween
doing.
is always coming.
I know.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah, during Halloween time we do like the fang making workshop, like how to do your own fangs, and we'll do like the scars, like special effects scars.
Oh,
And stuff like
nice. You
that.
should come here
So-
again in
And
Halloween.
those are hands on, like where you actually do it either on each other or on yourselves. Like it's not like this where it's just a.
Is it a workshop as well?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of Skill Slinger? There's a website called Skill Slinger, which is 3-minute videos of people doing all kinds of special things. It's kind of like, one of these websites. It's like a YouTube video series, but they're all people doing specific stuff.
I could just pop through,
We did a Skill
even with
Slinger
my nail
video
and clean it.
of doing a bruise, and a girl who we did it on photographed it and texted it to her mom. And said, "I'm in the hospital. This is what happened."
That's always hilarious.
Oh yeah. Well, until her mother called me because she knew that she was here,
I thought she injured herself.
and she hadn't called her back in 8 hours.
What
makes it
terrible
extra
person.
Yeah. Well, we've had some.
This was the moment of the lawyer.
Well, the moment of the lawyer, that would have been. We sell materials into the sex toy industry, and also for body casting. So when we, I don't know if you guys remember, but originally there were only 800 numbers, and then they came out with 866 and 877 were also free numbers. My number is 809 Sculpt. So one day we get a call. Woman gets on the phone, she picks up a tech support, it's me, says, my ass is burning.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Wait, was it the shot? Because I get that call like once a week.
I'll refer them to you.
Is that a private thing? I'm sorry.
So I said, well, what exactly do you do? She said, well, I mixed the materials together and I put them on. So now it's burning. I said, well, can you get the containers? Because I didn't know what it is. And I'm thinking, oh my God, she took polyurethane and put it on her butt to try and make a mold off of her butt. Because we did body casting materials.
Oh my God.
She says, oh, I'm not getting the materials. They're all the way across the room. My ass is burning. Tell me what to do. I said, well, you got to get the stuff. I got to know what it is. She said, I filled the script. And I thought, prescription. It's not for me. Turns out 866-9Sculpt, which is the same phone number, is a plastic surgery place. It's body sculpting. And apparently she had something removed from her ass. And had called the doctor and gotten this cream, and then it was burning, and she called me by accident because we had 800.
I like about that story. It seemed like it was like totally normal. It seemed like you got that call before.
Not specifically, but
My ass
but it
is
wasn't.
But you want to draw conclusions.
Yeah, I mean, given the industry, it was a possibility. So I called the plastic surgeon and I said, look, I got a call, and if you get calls from me, would you mind just giving them the right number, and I'll give you, I'll give them the right number for you. And he said, you know what, I don't have time for this. I get paid 27 times what you get paid, and I'm not referring any calls back to you. So we got a lot of calls for him in the next couple of weeks, and I started making appointments for him. And about a week and a half later, I get a call from the doctor specifically. It's a great idea if we refer calls back to each other. Because I literally was pissed.
Serves them right. That's awesome.
Too late.
Bankrupted.
I could start giving his patients, just
Give me your money.
eat that.
Some videos were printed my phone number one time as their phone number. And I used to reserve movies for them.
You saw what?
I used to reserve movies for the people who called my number.
Oh,
The video store printed it.
Cool.
And they would just call, and they would
Working
be
for free?
well. Because I would just pretend, because they would say, "Oh, do you guys have this in stock?" And I would say, "This is the wrong number," and they'd be like, "Is this blah blah blah?" And I'd be, "Yes, it is. It's the wrong number." And then you'd hang up, and they'd call right back. So I'd be like, "Old Town Video, yes, we do have it. Which one? We got it."
Then you call Old Town Video and say, this customer's coming in for porn.
Yeah.
When they get there, just give it to them in a brown paper bag.
I like this one.
You guys should go to the bar after this. I should encourage you guys. We heard you have a lot of amazing collections in your office.
Oh yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Yay! Good job.
Glad we caught Mark. So.
Thanks a lot.
That's it,
That's
guys.
awesome.
Thank you.